Next up, a big six-man tag team match as Burning Man will team up with what has to be considered the top contenders for the now vacant tag team titles, the Gladiators.
Versus
Gina and the rookie team, Castellex.
Why is Gina in this match?
Well, he is one of Godson's evil forces alongside Castellex. And the war, it seems to continue here between Godson and the Minister of the GWF. Even if Godson isn't in the ring, the two continue to war with each other.
Why don't we just have Godson versus the Minister of the GWF match?
Well, the Minister of the GWF said he was not going to let the Great Evil back into a GWF ring. So I don't know.
I don't know if he's allowed to do that.
He's the Minister of the GWF. I guess Godson can take it up with the owner of the company or even Vigilante and try to get his name back onto a card. But something tells me the Great Evil is not looking to be a full-time competitor in the GWF. So far, he's only wrestled, what, 2 matches this year?
Yeah.
So I'm not sure he is entirely in the mood to be a full-time GWF competitor. Notice Burning Man came out with his team. We'll see if Gina comes out with Castellex.
Yes.
Yes, he does, showing a little unity here. I don't know how Moog and Sentinel are going to be able to control the wild savage that is Gina, though.
Oh, they just might.
And they might not. See how that works?
Yeah.
We're going to start with Gina and Burning Man. Probation? What's Probation doing? He's literally just standing in the center of the ring.
That's weird.
I mean, he is literally just standing in the center of the ring watching the action. This is the strangest thing I've ever seen. The Minister of the GWF apparently is allowing Probation to just hover in the ring. I mean, he's not really doing anything. I guess that's legal.
But shouldn't they be putting the count on him?
Well, I guess the Minister of the GWF has all the sway and the Gladiators work for him, so he's just going to allow it. If you want to go in there and try to get Probation out of the ring, you feel free.
I don't think Probation's able to be tagged now.
I don't even know what Probation's doing, folks. This is a very bizarre situation, to say the least. Probation has decided, I don't know, move throwing around Burning Man. What's amazing to me is that Probation is not taking a cheap shot. He's just standing there watching as his men wrestle.
Yep. Is he now like in a ref or something?
I have no idea what is happening here with Probation.
Me neither. Oh, the ref is down!
The ref is down and Probation's in the ring. Well, he's been in the ring the whole time. Oh, the ref is bleeding. We've got a busted ref. I guess Probation can take over as referee since he's not doing anything else.
Yep.
This is you know what? I wonder, could Godson have put another spell on Probation?
When did he last put a spell on him? Oh yeah, last week.
Godson has put spells on Probation and other GWF superstars throughout the years. Wow. Talk about a incredible turn of events. This 3-on-3 match has now suddenly become a 3-on-2 handicap match.
Yep. This is the weirdest match I've ever seen.
Probation seems mesmerized in the center or off to the side of the ring. He hasn't even stepped out onto the apron to receive a tag. He hasn't moved. He's got a glossy look in his eyes, and that's only going to benefit Castellex and Gina.
Yeah. I mean, like, maybe we'll just stick Gina in this instrument,
Well, Gina's not hypnotized. Look at that. And now we've got a 3-on-2 brawl with Probation just standing there. And I noticed Castellex isn't even targeting Probation.
Well, why should they? He has no idea what he's doing. And they just pass through him. That's a real Probation.
It definitely looks like the real Probation to me. I'm telling you, I think Godson and the great evil forces he's put together have hypnotized Probation somehow.
I think so too.
This is incredible. Fist is basically having to fight this by himself, as we've seen Burning Man in the ring sparingly so far. Burning Man staying outside the ring. Of course, you would expect that, as Fist is probably the senior member of this team.
Yeah.
He'll tag in Burning Man, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Burning Man back out quickly. Oh, there's that burning touch of his! And he released it almost immediately. That was strange.
Maybe because Probation told him to.
Oh, a sit-out ace crusher? Folks, I'm sorry, I have never seen anything like this, but it seems like I say that almost every week. Here in the GWF, everything and anything can happen.
And Probation standing in the middle of the ring for no apparent reason of happening.
Oh, a nice double team move there.
Why don't they just target Probation and get him out?
I guess since he's mesmerized, there's no reason to target him. Oh, look at this double team job they are doing on Fist outside the ring.
It's hard to see.
They are just absolutely destroying Fist. Oh, Gina grabbed a barbed wire object. I think he hit Fist before he got thrown into the ropes. I'm not really sure. Is Gina going to use that barbed wire baseball bat?
Looks like a no.
It's a no for now, but oh, he's getting, oh, a blatant low blow.
He could throw them onto the barbed wire baseball bat. That would hurt.
Maybe they knocked the ref down again. Gina will use that weapon. A double back suplex. And Probation continues to do absolutely nothing.
I think he turned Probation ghost too. Because they like went through Probation twice.
I think they moved off to the side. I think you're seeing things there, Basilisk. He's definitely not a ghost.
He might have had a skull of transparency on him.
Well, let's not be crazy here, fool. Oh, a blatant choke from Burning Man.
Look at what happens at the end of the match. Will Probation move?
I don't know. Oh! Burning Man just saved Fist with a huge kick. And now Burning Man making the hot tag to Fist. This could be it. What an upset this would be if the Gladiators, Fist, and just Burning Man could score the win, despite being outnumbered.
In this handicap match, that was not supposed to be handicap.
Oh, a flying splash! Oh, he nearly got him. Oh! Oh, big mistake. Oh, a suplex outside of the ring! Castellex taking off Fist outside the ring.
Wow. And they grabbed another object.
The ring bell, I saw it for a second. I don't know if it's still hanging out there. Oh, a double team powerbomb. Is it just me, or is Castellex really targeting Fist here tonight?
Hey, Burning Man, that does nothing.
I don't even think he had it on all the way. Gina got up pretty quickly from that move. Oh, a double team clothesline.
They're just going at it.
Look at the action. Oh, belly to belly slam. That could have been it. Oh, he sits down with a huge jawbreaker. We have yet to see Castellex go for a pin on Burning Man. I think if they went for it, they would have the win. Here comes Fist. Uh-oh. A double team powerbomb suplex, that's gotta be it.
Nobody's not.
Only because Fist didn't go for the pinfall. And we are about to run out of time here. We've only got 4 minutes left in this incredible match.
But Castellex always fails at the end. Most of the time. That's what's happened in all their matches.
You gotta imagine the minister of the GWF is just hopping mad backstage as he's trying to figure out what is going on with Probation. Why the man is still so mesmerized. A double team powerbomb. If he would have pinned him right there, it would have been over.
He has stood in the same spot for 27 minutes.
Unbelievable.
That was 28.
And the numbers get to Burning Man. He can't quite finish him off. He's fighting everybody off. And it seems like they're just letting him fight them off.
Why?
I don't know. Burning Man has had the number of everybody in this match.
2, 3, 4.
Oh, Hegemon, he just laid out fist.
Hegemon?
I'm sorry. Genna laid out fist. And we're going to have a time limit draw here. What a strange match that was.
I'm going to go see what happened to Probation.
You go see what happened. Wait a second, fans. Oh my goodness. Burning Man just leveled Fist. Burning Man just attacked Fist. What on earth is happening here, fans? The Burning Man. He's delivered his burning touch on Fist. And now he's celebrating with Castellax and Genna. Burning Man has turned his back on the Ethereans. Is Burning Man part of Godsend's crew? I cannot believe this.
Maybe that's why they were letting him beat them up.
I have no idea what just happened. Fist thought he had a partner here. He was really wrestling a 3-on-1 handicap match, and now after the
A
bell,
4-on-1.
wow, this is unbelievable. After the bell, he is just absolutely laid out by Burning Man, by a man he thought was his partner. I can't believe it, folks.
But what happened to Probation?
I don't know. We're going to have to get that story later, but I think the story right now is Burning Man turning his back on Fist. Wow. I am absolutely stunned by what we just saw.
Apparently now he thinks that
We're waiting.
that Godsend has the power now.
Judging by what we just saw, it looks like Godsend does have the power.
Mm-hmm. He has the power to apparently control what Probation does.
Or doesn't do in this case.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, well, we've got to refocus here. That was a huge turn of events. And we will refocus here with the former tag team champions of the Galaxy, Wolf and Lope, the Predators. The graphics still says they're the tag team champions, but that is not true, folks. Earlier tonight, Minister of the GWF stripped the two men of the tag team titles. And now if they want to earn them back, I've been told they will have to battle their way through the tag team circuit, starting here tonight with Demolition.
Uh-huh.
Can you imagine Demolition?
What? I bet Demolition are mad. This would have been for the titles.
Well, we know it wouldn't have been because the Predators never defended their titles.
Yeah, well, it would have been.
They probably would have figured out some way to make it non-title. But this could be a huge win for Demolition, who's really had an off year in 2139. Not really been involved in too many big storylines. Kind of under the radar, wouldn't you say?
Mm-hmm. Well, a lot of people now are involved in big storylines. And you got so many of them.
And hopefully Axe and Smash can find their way back into something. I would love to see them get back into the tag team title hunt, especially if it means that the Predators aren't.
I guess you could say that. I want the Predators.
Why? Because they're chickens and they never defended their titles? Defended them once in 4 or 5 months? I mean, come on. The guys have no guts. They have no championship heart. Give it to Demolition. At least we know they'll defend their titles.
They've had their championships in their wrestling federation.
Hey, they've had the GWF tag team titles too, and they've shown what they can do as champions. Tremendous team.
Maybe.
Much more willing to defend the titles than the Predators. In fact, I doubt Wolf and Lope even want this match right here. They're probably sitting around, oh, we got screwed. We should have been able to just sit around without defending our titles forever. 5 minutes in, and I didn't expect much from either team here in terms of wrestling. This is just going to be a brawl here. Because all 4 men like to fight more than they like to wrestle.
Wolf is a living legend, so he has to wrestle sometimes.
Well, the man can wrestle if he really wants to, but he's always been more of a brawler. A hardcore icon, if you will, a man who likes to fight. And of course, we know that Lope, he's a complete savage.
He has no idea what he's doing.
And yet it works, because his opponents have no idea what he's going to do from time to time. From moment to moment, who knows? As Lope has knocked Axe off the apron twice now, and I think purely by accident. Axe and Smash probably a little bit better in wrestling. Oh, a double team power bomb. Followed with a huge lariat, but probably better wrestlers than Wolf and Lope. But I'd say the brawling edge. Well, you know what? I think Demolition has the brawling edge too. I just think they're better. They're a little bigger. They're stronger. They're the type of guys who just like to fight. Nice moonsault drop kick there. I'm not sure. We definitely know Demolition is smarter than Lope and Wolf. I mean, Lope can't think, and Wolf's a complete idiot.
Well, I'm not an idiot.
Yeah, you might have me there. I mean, he did manage to go without defending his Galactic Tag Team titles for almost 6 months. I mean, you got to be pretty smart to do that.
So you admit it, he's smart.
I think he's a cunning, lying, manipulative, overrated blowhard.
Just rude.
And now, he's been using Lope this year to do all the actual work inside the ring for him to cover for his complete lack of talent now. I mean, there's no question Wolf in his day was a fantastic draw for the GWF. However, his day was a long time ago, over 40 years ago.
And he's still wrestling. What's happening?
A Savage Face Claw. Axe could not seem to get Lope's arm off of his partner.
He was going brrr, all shaky.
Well, he was getting frustrated. He couldn't pry the Savage Beast off.
That's not.
Oh, and there's the real Savage Face Claw. This could be it. Wolf releases it. Oh, and he applies the Savage Face Claw to Smash. He's just giving everybody Savage Face Claws.
He doesn't care who you are. Just eat the Savage Face Claw.
Yeah, he can do that because Lope has softened up everybody. Oh, running clothesline. And now he's taking a bite on a crime.
Fighting them.
Come on, Mr. Judgment. You know that was a 6 count. He should have been out.
I only counted 4.
Well, I'm sorry you can't count to 5. That's why you're not a referee.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What is that? How much you make in a week?
No, I make 150.
5 galactic notes?
I make 100 galactic notes.
Well, I tell you what.
A day.
Don't let people find out about this slave labor we've got going on. But the Predators, notice that it's Lope who scores the victory for his team. The Predators pick up a victory. A little bit of a shock.
They win.
As I would have put my money on Demolition. I would have put your money on it, but your money, I mean, that's a joke. They don't even take that amount on the Gamble Planet.
I have a good amount of money.
Oh, I'm sure you think you do.
I have 1 million galactic notes. I've saved up all my galactic notes.
Well, you just bragging about that? Somebody's going to come and rob you in the crowd. Speaking of getting robbed, the Overmaster was robbed just last week when it was announced that he would not become the Galactic Champion despite defeating the man who was not the real Galactic Champion but did have the belt at the time. Tonight, he's going to run afoul of Sly Drury. This match, of course, being orchestrated by the Minister of the GWF due to comments Sly Drury has been making recently with the End of Days.
He wants to be End of Days as boss or something.
He definitely wants to be buddies with the End of Days.
Watch your language, Slider. We have kids watching this show.
Can you believe, I mean, I personally would love to be friends with End of Days too. The man is an absolute monster. Unfortunately, that has not sit well with the Minister of the GWF, and now he's sending his personal lackey, his henchman, the man who defeated Monolith just 2 weeks ago, the Overmaster, to take care of Sly Drury. What a main event this is. This could be a pay-per-view main event.
This is a pay-per-view.
What are you, who you calling in this one? Who you got your money on, Basilisk?
Well, I'm not putting any money on mine because I'm physically not allowed to.
You know that gambling addiction you've got coming back to haunt you?
I do not have a gambling addiction. You have a
Oh,
gambling
that's
addiction.
the first step. Everybody's always in denial. But who do you think is going to win this match? You've got the power of Overmaster versus the technique, the kind of surprising strength of Sly Jury, and definitely the cunning mind of the Crime Lord. What do you see being the difference here?
Well, Overmaster, for one, can put you away with any move on almost any time.
Maybe against most people, but I mean Sly Jury. Look at this guy. He may be the greatest wrestler to have never won the Galactic Championship.
People say that about a lot of people.
Well, I'm saying it right here. Look, he has continually confounded Overmaster, reversing that power bomb of his.
But Roger might be one of the greatest not to win now.
A nice snap around clothesline earlier, followed by that kitchen sink knee drop or knee lift.
I thought you wanted Perfect Specimen. I thought Perfect Specimen was the person who was the greatest not to win the Galactic Champion.
Hey, Perfect Specimen, I'll call a spade a spade. Nice power slam from a full extension. The Perfect Specimen defeated Monolith. Now I have no dog in that fight. But he won the title fair and square at GWF Action 39.
Busted? Is that what it looked like?
I'm not seeing any blood on him. Oh, last call kick, that could be it! Oh, nearly defeated him with that move. Oh, and a big power bomb. Oh, you're not gonna pin him with 1 foot. Oh, a brass knuckle! I don't think the ref saw that. He hit him with an illegal foreign object.
Oh, and he kicked out!
Unbelievable. The Overmaster kicks out despite the shot to the jaw from those brass knuckles. Too close to the ropes.
You can't be under the ropes.
1, 2, 3.
No.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my!
After a low blow and another shot from those brass knuckles, Sly Jury, I told you, the greatest man to have never won the Galactic Championship, Sly Jury, with a huge upset victory. What do you got to say about that, Basilisk?
That's definitely an upset.
So by the transitive property, Sly Jury should be the Galactic Champion because he beat the guy who beat the Galactic Champion, correct?
I guess.
Well, I tell you what, Basilisk, those 100 Galactic notes, they seem like highway robbery for the GWF to pay you this week. We are out of time, fans. Join us next week. Hopefully I'll have a new partner here. Maybe I can find one who will work even cheaper than Basilisk for our first in the series of Galactic Championship matches between Monolith and the Perfect Specimen. Tune in next week to see the Leviathan lose his Galactic title.
You mean the Leviathan beat Perfect Specimen for the keep the Galactic title?
I said what I said and I meant what I said. I'm Trent Lawless.
I'm Basilisk.
Good night.
We're signing out.